First women's 115-pound semifinal, Jessica Aguilar versus Zoila Frausto.
Zoila Frausto, the powerful striker, versus Jessica Aguilar, the grappler. Who will come out on top? That's the big question.
My mom's my hero. My mom's my motivation. She's the biggest thing in my life. She wouldn't understand how I live or what I do.
Jessica Aguilar has been completely focused on training in mixed martial arts for the past 4 years, successfully climbing the ranks of the women's circuit.
My mom's very, very old-fashioned Mexican, you know, the Mexican culture. A lot of the women, you know, don't do combat sports. I mean, she doesn't even know that I fight MMA, so she doesn't know.
As Jessica advances in the Bellator tournament, so does her popularity and recognition with viewers worldwide.
She knows that I'm a professional, she just doesn't know that I'm a professional fighter. So, you know, I made the choice to be in the sport of MMA and to train hard and to sweat and to get beat up. This is a choice.
The choice for Jessica to fight for the Bellator championship was easy. The more difficult decision will be finding the right time to tell her mother about her true passion in life.
You know, I think the time will come. You know, one day it'll cross, and I'm accomplishing my goal and my dream in the sport, and you know, I'm just going to continue living it.
It's my job to keep my body healthy, 100%, to keep myself as fit as I can possibly be. I mean, I'm so passionate about it because, I mean, not only does it make me feel good inside, it makes me look great outside, and I love it.
Oh, here's King! Sexton is in trouble and she is out cold!
Knock-out shot. Rosie Sexton did not know what hit her.
In her Bellator debut, Zoila Frausto pulled off an astonishing knockout over the world's top 125-pound female fighter, Rosie Sexton, scoring one of the most explosive finishes in the history of women's MMA. After impressively earning a spot in the first ever 115-pound Bellator women's tournament with a walk-around weight of 140 pounds, the challenge was just getting started.
I had to drop 32 pounds in a little over 3 weeks. Being a woman, it's not that easy, and my body did not agree with that. In order to drop that much weight in that amount of time, I had to be really strict, and I couldn't get the exact carbs and all that great stuff that I needed in my body. I felt like I still had it, but I didn't feel 100%. I didn't feel like I was performing at the level that I should have been.
Drained from an extreme weight cut, the Warrior Princess dominated the top 10 world-ranked Jessica Penne on the feet, notching a unanimous decision victory.
Live and learn, you know, I gotta do things better this next time around and be comfortable at fighting at this weight, and I'll do a lot better. So, just a learning experience. I definitely want to get the knockout next time. That's the best feeling I've ever had, and I really don't want anything less than that.
Jimmy, let's take a look at your inner circle.
Well, Frausto said it. She has the KO bug. She wants a repeat of the Rosie Sexton fight and was disappointed that Jessica Penne went to a decision. Look for her to keep her distance and work her striking. Aguilar cannot fear the bully. She has excellent jiu-jitsu and likes the body clinch takedown, but Zoila Frausto is so strong. Aguilar has to get the takedown once she gets inside. Can Frausto recover from the weight cut? She has to come back. She had to come back to lose 0.2 pounds and barely made it. She looked horrible at the weigh-in. Will it affect her performance?
From the luxury casino resort Los Banners du Lac in Lake Charles, Louisiana, Bellator Fighting Championships along with Everlast. What do you fight for? Now presents the first semi-final round contest in the Bellator Women's 115-pound World Championship Tournament, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, she wears the white and blue at 5'3", weighing in at 115.5 pounds. With a first-round submission victory in the quarterfinals, the jiu-jitsu specialist tonight enters the cage with 9 victories, 2 by knockout, 6 by way of submission against 3 defeats. Representing American Top Team, originally from Veracruz, Mexico, now fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, introducing Jessica Aguilar. Right across the cage, her adversary fighting out of the blue corner. She wears the black and pink at 5'5", weighing in at 160 pounds. With a quarterfinals unanimous decision victory, the Muay Thai striker and Taekwondo black belt brings 8 victories, 1 by knockout, 2 by way of submission against a single defeat. Representing JG MMA, originally from Fresno, California, now fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, presenting Zoila, Warrior Princess Frausto. And the referee for this contest, Jason Herzog.
Fighters, gone over the rules in the back. There are no final questions from you, Blue. No final questions from you, Red. Touch gloves. Come out ready to fight.
The rules in the semifinal round of Bellator Fighting Championships. All fights consist of 3 5-minute rounds, no elbows to the head, and there is no kicking or kneeing the head of a grounded opponent. This semifinal number 1. The participants in semifinal number 2, Megumi Fujii and her opponent, Lisa Ward.
First round.
This for a place in the final of Bellator's first ever female tournament. The bell in round number 1. Aguilar is in the blue and white, Frausto is in the black and pink, Jason Herzog is the referee.
This first round is going to be so important for a lot of reasons. Can Aguilar stay safe long enough to get the takedown? And can Frausto land the knockout when she has the most energy? When will that weight cut start to affect her?
Both fighters very clear in our fighter meeting. Aguilar wants to face her opponent on the ground. Frausto wants to face her opponent on the feet.
Aguilar has her chin up a little too high, especially when she throws. Got to keep that chin buried. That was Rosie Sexton's mistake. She went in for the takedown with her head high and didn't move enough. You know what happened there, Sean?
Aguilar walks around at 120 pounds. Frausto, her normal walk around weight, 145 pounds.
Aguilar said she wants to stay and bang in the beginning before going in for the takedown. She's doing that. She's making a little bit of a statement that she's not afraid, but that can be a dangerous game.
Aguilar said she felt she had a big advantage on the ground, and she was very candid. She said, I believe Frausto has a big advantage on the feet. She also said, you know what, I want to test her power and test my stand-up early.
Problem is you only get one test with someone with knockout power.
It's Aguilar coming forward, and it's Frausto on her bike. Frausto missing with that kick. All stand-up thus far.
Aguilar doing a good job of keeping Frausto cornered, but not going in for the clinch. Content to box for the moment.
Frausto missing with that left hand.
Hear her corner, George Gurgel, saying use that jab. I think that's a good idea. Aguilar doing a good job of reading the kick. She's stepping out of range for those kicks. I would throw a lot more jabs. Just like that.
Push kick again from Frausto.
Not a lot of head movement from either fighter. A little bit more from Frausto.
Frausto just missing with the right hand.
But Aguilar, when she's throwing, she's not really moving her head. Her head is very stationary.
Step in right hand by Frausto. Aguilar continues to come forward. Frausto continues to circle to her right.
Aguilar has to be really careful with that both hands. You have to keep one hand up, that right hand very, very tight. Can't reach with both hands. Now going in for the takedown. Now this is where Jessica Penne was a lot of that fight, but Frausto just too strong.
Frausto, when we asked her about her opponent, Jessica Aguilar, her quote was, I don't think she has a chance in this fight. She also said she did not believe that Aguilar was strong enough to keep her on the ground.
We're about to find out if she can take her down at all. She has one leg.
Frausto said if she is taken down in this fight, she's going to try to get to her feet immediately. She does not want to play with Jessica Aguilar, who's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, on the ground.
The problem is it burns a lot of energy going for a takedown you don't get. You lift your opponent up, they go down again, that burns a lot of energy.
Tight clinch in the knees from Jessica Aguilar.
In on the double leg.
Now Aguilar looking for the single leg takedown on Zoila Frausto. Foot stomp.
You see, it's so hard to move Zoila Frausto once she plants her feet. Both girls throwing knees right now. I'm so used to saying guys.
Guys in the neutral sense.
You know what I mean.
Frausto missing with the left.
You talk about the power advantage of Zoila Frausto. She also has a serious reach advantage. It's hard to close distance to land strikes on her. And she has a really good push kick.
Aguilar, describing her style, said, I'm 60% grappler, 10% wrestler, 15% striker. The remaining 15%, I am all heart.
Oh, good right hand. Couldn't see from my vantage point if it landed.
Frausto missing with that front kick.
30 seconds left. I wonder who's going to put on the show that might steal this round.
See Frausto trying to get off with the right, then the left, missing with that big 1-2. Frausto has a lot of power behind those punches and kicks. Closing seconds of our opening round of semifinal number 1. And we are headed to round number 2. A capacity crowd is in attendance tonight at L'Auberge du Lac Casino Resort here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Round number 2 upcoming. This for a place in the championship match of Bellator's first ever female MMA tournament, contested at 115 pounds. Jessica Aguilar is in the blue and white. Zoila Frausto is in the black and pink.
Hey, I need a rack. Give me that. Throw it.
Something wrong with the glove here. Can't tell exactly what it is.
Jimmy, how did you score round number 1?
Very difficult round to score. 10-9 Zoila Frausto. She's a little more effective with the strikes, but they don't land big shots. It's hard to tell who's winning the striking battle.
Round number 2. And again, like we saw in much of round number 1, it's Aguilar coming forward, and it's Frausto circling to her right.
The X factor is that Jessica Aguilar was more aggressive in that first round. She had the what we call the ring control. She decided where the fight went. She went for the takedown, couldn't get it, but she had Frausto backed up against the cage the whole time.
Ring generalship is what boxing judges call it.
Cage generalship, we'll call it, but she definitely had that in round 1. That might have won the first round. Good left hook.
Wide left hook by Frausto, almost slapping, but it did clip her opponent, Jessica Aguilar. Frausto not finding a lot of joy with her kicks, and she is an outstanding, and I mean an outstanding kicker.
This also benefits Frausto in terms of good right hand, in terms of the weight cut. You want to stay where you're comfortable. She can kickbox for a long time and it won't tax her like a ground battle will.
Straight lead left jab by Aguilar. Frausto sticking out her own left jab.
Once again, Jessica just not using quite enough head movement coming in. It's very important when you're dealing with a taller fighter. Move that head, make them miss. That'll let you get inside. This is the range Zoila Frausto wants it at.
Frausto just 2 inches taller than her opponent, standing 5'5", but she looks a lot bigger.
Looks a lot bigger.
Coming up immediately after semifinal number 1, it's semifinal number 2 of this women's 115-pound tournament. Megumi Fujii versus Lisa Ward.
Zoila now kind of turning over that right hand, really looking to land that right hand bomb.
Frausto again on her bicycle, again circling to her right.
It's funny, Aguilar really not using her strikes to set up her takedown. Seems content to box. There are a couple times when she's had Frausto off balance and hasn't gone in for the takedown. That's surprising to me. Good right hand. She has to follow up on those things. She has to throw 3 and 4 once she lands that right hand. 3 and 4 after that, follow up on your success.
Good outside kick a moment ago from Frausto. Inside kick from Zoila Frausto. partially blocked. Aguilar undeterred from that head kick, continuing to come forward. Push kick now from Zoila Frausto.
She needs to cut Frausto off a little bit more. She's following with her footwork. She's not circling, trying to cut her off and stop her movement. Frausto always has that exit, moving to the right side. Cut off the cage. Don't chase. Cut off your opponent. She's not doing that right now. That's how Frausto is able to keep this fight at her range.
A tough round to score, Jimmy, for you and for the 3 state of Louisiana judges cage side. Straight left by Aguilar.
Hard to judge because, like I said, these aren't huge punchers. You don't see these big bombs when you know when someone landed.
Left side kick by Aguilar.
And also, Frausto, I think, showing damage a little bit more. Her eyes are more swollen. But some fighters that you know, Sean, are bleeders. They just show damage a little bit more, regardless of how much they've taken. The lip bleeding, she looks a little worse for wear, the factor.
Final minute, round number 2.
A little slow
with that right.
Yeah, a little slow with that right hand. It's easy to see. I like that. Changing it up. Punch to kick. Kick to punch. She might be running out of a little energy. She's just throwing that right hand a lot now.
Frausto starting to land with her kicks.
Oh, good right hand. Good job by Jessica Aguilar countering off that right.
Frausto trying to find range with her left jab. Dying seconds of round 2, and we will go to round number 3.
You see here Zoila Frausto just getting a little wide with that right hand. Bang, and Aguilar makes her pay with a right of her own, just clips her on the chin. That's the problem with throwing those wide right hands. Your opponent starts getting your timing and landing a counter right of their own.
Round number 3 upcoming, the final round of semifinal number 1 of Bellator's women's 115-pound tournament. The winner through to the final. The bell in round number 3. Jessica Aguilar is in the blue and white. Zoila Frausto is in the black and pink. Jimmy, how do you have this scored?
I have it all tied up. I gave the last round to Jessica Aguilar. Very tough to score once again. I think she was a little more accurate, especially at the end of the round. I think Frausto slowed down a little bit. Jessica Aguilar took advantage. Nice stiff jab.
There has been absolutely no ground fighting thus far in this bout. Closing stages of round number 1, Aguilar had the tie clinch and was throwing knees but could not take Zoila Frausto down.
I like Aguilar's strategy here to neutralize the striker. Famous fight, Fedor versus Krokop. Krokop so feared for his striking. Fedor moved forward, made Krokop go backwards where his strikes were less effective. I think that's what's happening here. Now what Aguilar has to do is throw enough to win it in the eyes of the judges. Just like that.
Round number 3 thus far looking a lot like rounds 1 and 2. Aguilar coming forward, Frausto circling to her right.
Big question, will that weight cut start being a factor? This is the 3rd round. That's when your body starts telling you to quit. Will that be a factor? Another good right hand.
Frausto not finding the mark with that kick. Swing and a miss with the right hand by Aguilar.
She has to be careful with punches like that.
Frausto starting to punch her jab, and just like there, she's trying to get off with the right hand.
I think that weight cut is making Frausto slow down a little bit in this 3rd round. I thought she was slowing down at the end of the 2nd round. It could be affecting your timing a little bit. She's bleeding out of the nose now. I think Aguilar listened to my inner circle. She said, I don't fear the bully, I'm staying in her face. That's exactly what she's doing. Hasn't gone for a takedown since the 1st round. That is unbelievable. And also, she's making Frausto move a lot. She's making her expend a lot of energy on her footwork by stalking her, chasing her down.
Frausto bleeding out of the right nostril. Stiff left jab there by Aguilar.
I think Frausto has a little too much faith in that right hand. The left is more of a pawing kind of jab. She's still trying to land that right hand. I think she needs to go with the left hook and maybe mix it up a little bit. Because right now, Aguilar is seeing that right hand coming. Good left hook, right on the button.
From the right to the left hook. One of Aguilar's best punches of this fight.
Aguilar, you can tell she is very confident right now.
Attempted push kick by Frausto. Blood starting to flow a little more freely out of Zoila Frausto's nose.
Under 2 minutes. A lot of this round is going to be perception. Does Frausto think she's up 2 rounds to none? Does Aguilar think she's up 2 rounds to none? Who thinks they have to win? Good right hand by Aguilar. Aguilar not slowing down at all. Does Frausto know she has to turn it on this last minute and a half and take some risks? Or does she think she has 2 rounds in the bag? You can't really tell.
A lot of blood now on the face of Zoila Frausto, and Jimmy, you and I talk about it all of the time on Bellator broadcast. Sometimes judges are seduced by blood.
Another good job with that left hand. Finding the mark right on the button. I see George Gurgel saying 1 minute, go.
15th and final minute of this fight. The winner through to the final of Bellator's first ever female tournament. Outside kick by Aguilar. So much at stake for these two fighters. The winner of this tournament will be crowned as Bellator's first ever women's world champion.
Aguilar using good footwork side to side. She's not being a stationary target. Not moving her head too much, but doing a good job with the footwork. And now Zoila going for the takedown. That's something we did not expect to see. I think that's out of desperation.
Head kick by Frausto. Dying seconds of this fight. Both fighters will look to finish strong. Now Frausto coming forward for the shoot. Can't get the takedown. The bell, the end of the fight. When we return, we will learn the winner. It's either going to be Jessica Aguilar or Zoila Frausto.
You see it here, that right hand left. Kind of a loopy left hook right on the button. A lot of blood out of the nose of Zoila Frausto. It was like a target. A lot of those shots straight to the front of the face. Beautiful job by Jessica Aguilar. At the end of the fight, Zoila Frausto going for a takedown of her own. Aguilar going for the guillotine, but not enough time.
Having gone the distance inside the Bellator cage, we will go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Todd Singletary scores the bout 30-27, seeing the fight for Frausto. Judge Corey Manuel scores the bout 30-27, seeing the fight for Aguilar. Your third and final judge, Joe Ancona, scores the bout 30-27 for the winner by split decision, and now earning her place in the finals of the Bellator 115-pound women's tournament, Zoila Warrior Princess Frausto.
I'm here with your winner, Zoila Frausto. Obviously, crowd disappointed. How did you feel that fight went? How did it feel when you were in it?
It was fast. I mean, she hit a lot harder than well, not harder, but she hit a lot more than I thought she would. But I mean, this is her hometown, well, pretty close to it, so of course I'm gonna get booed.
Now, you're known for your striking, controlling the range. It seems like she was good at keeping inside, not letting you get that right hand off. Did you feel like it was hard for you to use it?
Yeah, a little, but I mean, I got a couple of good ones in there, and I think that helped a hell of a whole lot. So.
Now, obviously, you earned your way into the finals. You're either going to take on Megumi Fujii or Lisa Ward. Who do you want to fight? Who do you think you match up well with?
Either or. I mean, Megumi, she's pound for pound #1 in the world, and to get a chance against her would be great. You know, so either or.
Okay, Jessica, come on over. We have Jessica Aguilar here. A great fight by a great fighter. It seems like you wanted to stand up, beat Zoila Frausto at her own game. Was that the strategy from the beginning?
Yes, well, I was ready for everything. Like I said, I trained with the best team in the world, American Top Team. They trained me for everything. So I was ready to bang with her, stand with her. I knew she was a stand-up fighter, great stand-up fighter. I have much respect for her. I'm a ground fighter, but I wanted to take it, stand-up a little different. So, I thought I did well, and thank you for having me here at the Bellator.
Well, an outstanding fight. We look forward to seeing you again. But Zoila Frausto, you move on to the finals. Good luck in the finals.
With that victory, Zoila Frausto has booked her place in the final of Bellator's women's 115-pound tournament and is now just one win away from becoming Bellator's first ever female world champion.